Good morning, it's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, 2018. I'm opening up with a short trade. What we have so far is a pattern of lower highs, and even with this movement right now, we're still in the lower high pattern. If you look to the left edge, what the market's showing right now, this is S1 down here. We haven't really seen, though, is a volume bar that's exciting. Lowest session right now is 64.67, so it's 20 ticks underneath our entry point down here. Looking for the market to continue to move down. Gann will tell you that 64.30 is the area that the market could fall to. Alright, I'm going to pause here unless we get in, and then I'll unpause. No, I'll just let it run for a while here, see what's going to happen. nothing early yet. The trend line cutting through prices is a GAN signal that I'm looking at. So it's a ascending triangle is what the pattern is if it wants to move up. So far, what I can tell you is that the market has been down 90-degree angle today. The low is 64.67. It ran through 64.72. Might have gotten a little early on this short signal. It's like 89 would have been a better spot. We're going to add 2 here. P target puts it at 36. Let's put that on there. 1P is 73. Right here. Then 54. And 36. Through 1P right there. Moving to break even. down to low, went 2 ticks to the low, looking for the market to break through the low and see where we got underneath there. New low of 63 now. $30 ticks away from the GAN of 33. Hopefully hit that GAN signal. GAN signal, what I'm looking for on the GAN side on the short is 64.30. We get rid of one, then we'll adjust. Going to use second The trailing contract's going to be on the 200 bar SMA. I don't like the idea that both of them are coming off at 33, so I'm going to use going to get rid of that so I'll manage the trade from this side on the way down. So I'll take one off at the 30 mark, 64.30, definitely grabbing one off there. I'll move it down here to 33.36 and it hits 30, so even at 37 I'll take it there. So a 3P target's what I'm basically telling them going after on one contract. I'm aggressively following behind on one. Next target on the down is 54 if it can run there. Looking at our red bars, how many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above. $54 to $33, $54 to $36, excuse me, $54 to $36. We'll trail at 87 on the second. We'll protect a 1P target on the first. Protecting S1 now. 54, then 36. 36 is where I'm looking to get one off, pretty close to it, within 10 ticks of it. Being very aggressive on one. Take as much as it'll give me. It's down to 56. Looking at that GAN signal at that 30 mark, 64.30. Down and through 2P. Hopefully we'll run now. We'll be falling behind with 5 ticks right now. Make it go to 59 to knock us out right now. 59 to knock out on one. Out on one. 3P target once again is 36. We're in the rabbit part of the trade now. Once again, Gann signal is 64.30 today. A 12P down move puts it at 63.27. So be looking around 63.52, 62 area. We'll call it 63.65. Be my target that I'm looking for right now on a 10P move. That's a 3P move right there. Went to 37, but not through. So what happens at the Gann number here? Gann's at 64.30 today. That's a 3P move to 36. Went to 32. New highest red bar is 1760. It officially went to 3P on the shorts. Went to 36 and through it. That would have been my target on one if I could have been able to held it a little bit better. Get knocked out at 59. The swing high of that was 60. So 61 would have been able to hold it, but you just never know. Can't second guess yourself on the rabbit part of the trade. You gotta take what you can on the rabbit and the tortoise side's what I'm trading now. Excuse me. If I said rabbit, I meant tortoise. So that was the rabbit part of the trade, was to take as much as you can, and the tortoise is to allow the market to dictate where you want to come out of the trade. Tortoise and the hare. I've found that to be the best way. And then staging yourself into a trade, not just jumping in, staging yourself in, kind of what I did today. I didn't, because I could have taken one loss and then been able to come back in again on it. All right, there's your GAN hit at 64.30. What's under it though? What's under it? What's under it? We've hit the 137.5 degree angle today and through. $17. If I had two trailing right now, I would definitely be moving that first one off. Keep my eyes on volume here too. I really like this. I want it. I want this. Getting very aggressive here because I've been in the hole for so long. I want to move into the bonus column here, and this is going to put me in the bonus column. I should be at least at 30,500 at minimum right now, taking profits here. I've been behind the 8 ball this whole time, and I'm playing there at that GAN 64.30, so being aggressive. 36 is too close, so I'm using this minor high plus 2 ticks, 64.44. I want to be close, as close as I'm comfortable with the 3P target right now. Downside pressure. I'm waiting for a WTF bar to print on the red side. That's what I'm really looking for. 5,000 plus bar. Looking for I'm looking for some buy stops to get run is what I'm looking for right now. Some big buy stops. $17 is S2. That's also corresponds with 4P down move today. But let's just put it at the 18 mark so we can see it. Okay, I want as much as I can get off of this. I'm moving down to 39. It's a 3P move. Looking for the market to continue to fall or just knock me out. We'll call it 41. Make it come 3 ticks over this minor high. This is a 4P move down to S2. far as GAN signals go, what we have underneath the 30 is 92 and 52. 63.92, 63.52. Let's see, from the high, let's plug in the high today. The high of the market was 65.56. So if we use the high, 10p down move puts it at 68. 9 is at 87. So we'll be looking around 63.87 for an exit point if we can get there. A 12p target today puts the market at 63.27. That would be ultimate value today, 63.27. So we're fighting at the 64.30 mark, where I expected that we'd see some fighting. I believe we've got one more shot on the downside right now, if we can stay in it. Always looking at, can I win the redevelopment right now? So I've got one eye on that too. I'm nowhere near yet to that. I mean, I still would need another $800 from here. So I'd need another 80 ticks from this level. And that's probably asking a little too much for the market today. looking for a move down to at least S2 right now to see what's here. Fake out signal coming in here. I don't want to get caught at 39, so we'll move back to 41. It's moving up to move down. Getting close to catching the blue bar here at 43. Let's move to the blue bar. This is how I trade the short side. The long side trading too, I just don't do. I have not found it to be profitable to trade that second side of that contract because of the way the market unfortunately likes to retrace back to entry point. I mean, I guess you can figure it out, but I found the easier trades come on the short side. At some point, the market's going to roll over and come the other direction. So taking as much profit as you can off the table before the retracement is kind of the goal right here. Hoping that we still got more downside pressure though, obviously. Expecting the market to get down to at least the S2 to see what's down here. Four times down here. Hopefully we can bust through. 1, 2, 3, 4. A descending triangle now. So now we want to see it shoot through it. probing. That was a probe right there. See what's there. That could be the end of the short for now. This probe could be the end of the short. Think about a reverse prairie dog. We'll hold at 39 for now. Looking back here, force it to come up over 38 now. Within 3 ticks of 3p right now. I'm good with that. Boy, just all days could be this easy for me. Tomorrow is inventories, but it's also FOMC statement and federal funds rate day. I believe that's what's on the schedule for tomorrow. Oh, Mr. Trump speaking at 9 tonight. Is that the State of the Union? Yeah, coming out tomorrow. FOM statement, federal funds rate, 2 p.m. Yes, tomorrow, or 1 Central. So inventories is coming at 10:30. It's not a great day to be holding. It's a good day to try to catch a quick trade and get out. Maybe. $19 low right there. You know, that's almost close enough to call it a 4p move. But not through. I'm going to hold at 39. I'm going to force this market to come up over 38 to knock me out. So that means it's got to come through got to come through this first. 1, 2, 3, 4 different minor support areas or resistance areas, excuse me. Minor resistance areas to knock me out. Alright, we're locked and loaded. Refilled the coffee. This is what I call a one trade win. This is when you feel like, wow, I'm super smart. But usually when you get these big winning days, the market decides that you got too much. Time to give back some. What I'm looking for is a 5,000 plus volume bar on the red side. I believe we'll find something underneath this S2 line. Going ahead to protect 37 now. But the only thing I can do is protect how much profit I'm willing to give back. So let's call it 16 because that's closer to 17, 18. Need to go through 18 for it to count. There it is. So there's a 4p down move. What's there? Nothing yet. Underneath the 17 is 98. Next down target is 98. Trailing 5 behind now is 37. We'll use the 5 behind now. We'll trail 5 behind. Still don't see a WTF bar here. I don't believe the downside pressure is over, but just never know when that market wants to stop coming down for a while. Looking at our 15-minute, this is what our 15-minute is showing, right? We go back out here to hourly and look at that. What do we see? Let's blow it up. We're trading down here at levels that were back from January 23rd right now. So downside pressure looks like we can reach down to here, 63. Is that 63? Roughly 63.18. Looks like we have some downside pressure. We could reach down into this area right through here. Be interesting to see if we can get there. That would be really cool. So a 12p target from the high today puts it at 63.30. So that's kind of where I would expect the market to be able to fall to today. Extreme fall, so that would be an extra, what, 70 something ticks from here, 80 ticks. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause this video here though and make part 2 since this is coming over an hour. Alright, so here we are. So what we know right now is that I'm looking for no greater than 63.30 or somewhere in that area. So expect the market can fall another 70, about 80 ticks or so, 70, 80 ticks from where we're trading right now. Call it 63.50 to 63.30 area is what we believe the market can fall right now. A 10p down move is 68.92 is the next GAN signal. It's a GAN 190-degree angle, puts the market at 63.92. Below that is 63.52, 225. Then 270, 63.12. That's asking a little bit too much, I think. But I think we can see the 63.50 today. I think that could be definitely seen. Still looking for that WTF bar, right? What am I calling WTF? That's a volume bar that's over 5,000, 5K plus. That's what I'm looking for on the red side. Basically what I'm looking for is some stop running. We've been doing it on the long side so long now that you get used to seeing the blue bar 5,000 bars. They've been tricking me. Don't see too many of the reds lately because, well, obviously we haven't had a recovery trade since October, really. If you look at the market really has been straight up pretty much all of December, all of January, most of November. And in October, the market started its progression from 50. So we've talked about levels that the market can reach down to in prior videos. I'm still trailing 5 ticks behind here. I'm looking for the market to be able to fall 63.50 is what I'm looking at right now. 63.50 to 63.30, or we see a 5,000 volume bar on the red side, then we're going to get really aggressively protecting. Last break point is right there, right at 64.23. So I expect the market to come up through here, test the break point, and then see if it can press down. Hopefully we won't get anywhere near it. It'll just go on down. If I would remove the contract right now, be at 38.23. I got one eye on 31,500 too. With the new development rules, I think if you have above 5 days above and you get above the target, you can move on. I'm not exactly sure on that. I'm going to ask that question to the traders on my daily video today. $64.10 is low. So it looks like we can probably fall at least another 60 ticks from here. Whether it does it now or then it comes back, or is it going to retrace up for a while and then come down, or is it going to happen tomorrow? Come out at 33. This goes back to my belief center that I believe even numbers are easier to run than odd numbers. So if it comes to 32 and then comes down, I'd rather be at 33 than get out at 32. I certainly don't want to be at 31 because of the 5 ticks from here. Something happened right there. That might be people clearing out their shorts. Would allow the market to run up now. Temporarily, obviously everything's Made it to break point, last break point. We'll hold at 34. Out. Violent move up here. Sometimes these up moves are made strictly for the fake out side of it, but that's pretty strong. I don't know if we're done, but that was a trade exit on the second right there. Looks like I net 89 ticks overall. Could have got some, roughly both of them off at 3p. Would have been max profit today, would have been 56 times 2, 112, and I got 89. So about 23 ticks. Look at that, straight back down, you bastard. There was some buying pressure coming in right there. I'm not going to re-enter and give back anything. Alright, so as much as I'd like to be, I think there's still another 50, 60 ticks below, but I'm not going to give back anything. I'm going to take my gains here and call it a trading day, as much as I'd like to. Well, I'd love to trade underneath this 19 mark and then see if it presses underneath, but I don't want to give back any of my gains. If I could have stayed in this, that would have been the only way. Look at that, that's 39. So the only thing I can do right now is measure how far this market moved from here. So if we look back here, 28, so even a 10 tick stop loss behind it, or stop loss, a profit target behind it, would have knocked it out at 38. So it still would have got knocked out based upon, unless I had it at 29, which would have made it all the way back here, which I wouldn't have had it. I would have had it at 28 and 10 ticks, and that means I would have had to hold it at 11, and that still would have knocked me out at 11 from here. So it still would have been knocked out. I'm happy with this win. This is a nice 2-trade win for me today. Pulls me into the bonus column finally. This was day 8, I believe, and I've never been above the 30,000 mark at any time during this redevelopment. It's the first time I've made it up above 30,000. I've been fighting below, really, just As you know, I like to dink and dunk, and then looking for the big win. This is a typical trading sessions for me, is to hit that big win and plan for it. I always plan to hit these big wins, and any day that I can get up over 89 ticks or in this area, that's a good day. And it's a good day to just shut it down and let the market do whatever it wants to do. Tomorrow, like I said, is inventory day. I'll be only trading one at it. I might only trade one trade at it, considering that it's FOMC statement day and looking for a 3P win. We'll see. That's it. That's all I got for today. Hope you had enjoyed this session. So it was a pleasant trading today. Pleasant trading today. It was. I wish they were all this easy, but they're not. But if you patient with yourself and your strategy, eventually these nice winning days do come. You just have to be patient. It was a long time waiting for me to get this win, but they happen. And once I've been working on how much do I want to give back to the market on a bad trading day. That's kind of what my main contention is right now. If I would give back, say 30 to 35 ticks instead of 40 to 45 ticks on my losing days, then it's an extra $100 on any losing day. It's tough though. It's tough to stop at minus 35 when you have a 50 tick stop loss that you can run with or close to it. You can't get to right on top of that, but the redevelopment's a lot easier to well, combine redevelopment, whatever. It's a lot easier to run it with the lower commission costs too. I think that's going to do it for me. I'm going to pause this video here and stop it. I don't know. I mean, my gut tells me that the down move is over temporarily, but I certainly can see the market able to fall into the 63.50, 63.30 area. It just might take another day for it to do it. All right, this is Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next video I put together. Bye for now.